Hey, welcome back to a brand new episode of Detective Conan and Kindaichi Case Files. We're going to start back up where we left off on Chapter 2. And that's right, I remember this person committed suicide, or it seems like he committed suicide, but we know that it was actually a murder. Everyone, listen up. Can I have your attention? I'm Inspector Kenmochi from Police HQ. An incident has just occurred in this library. I must ask you not to leave or allow anyone onto the premises. Please cooperate with our investigation. Hey, sorry to disturb you during your speech, but everyone you're talking to can't hear you. Nobody's here. Eh? There aren't any other visitors here. There's currently the library's 3 employees, me included, along with you 2, and the guy who just died. Are you sure? What's that? You calling me a liar? I've stayed here at the reception the whole day. Anyone that comes in, I see them right away. Are there any other entrances apart from this one? No, this is all we've got. The windows are locked from the inside, so you can't use those either. There's also no windows in that office. 3 employees, 3 visitors. What a deserted library. And today is special. Usually, we don't even get visitors. It's strange to have a library on a coal mining island. So, apart from me and Uncle, the only others in this library are the 3 employees. Hey, I'm sorry, but could you gather all the employees here? You want to question us, huh? That means the dead guy back there was murdered, right? No, we can't say that just yet. We just want to hear from everyone first. Fine. Just wait a minute here. Say, Kindaichi, don't tell me. You're thinking the culprit is one of this library's employees? The receptionist confirmed nobody apart from us came in. There were also no windows here, so no one could enter from outside. Based on these certain facts, we could consider the employees already here as suspects. It's true. In that case, let's gather them and carefully listen to their testimony. Say, is it true about the murder? Well, having a police inspector here is reassuring. Inspector, please hurry and solve this case. Including me, we're the 3 employees of this library. And what do you need now? We just want to ask a few things. It won't take long. We'll be counting on you. Where were you when you heard the gunshot? Let me see. I was in the archive. The archive? The one on the 2nd floor. How do you get there? You can use the stairs down here. Are there any other paths to the archive up there? Eh? No. Only the stairs in the lobby here. In other words, to get to the office from the archive, you would have to pass through this lobby. Just to clarify, I didn't see her pass by. It'd be hard to get by this lobby without being seen. Then, this girl couldn't have gotten there from the archive? Then, let me change my question. Is there anyone who can prove you were in the archive? About that, well... Geez, just come out with it. The one who can prove it is me, right? What does that mean? When I heard the shot, I was speaking with her on the inner line. You saw me, right? When I was talking with someone in the archive on the inner line. Yeah, seems we did. Come to think of it, we did hear the gunshot during the call. I was calling the archive. When I called, this girl answered. There's no mistake. Yes, that's it. So, that confirms her alibi. Woman working at the library on Kindaichi's island, called Twilight Island Library. At the time of the crime, it appears to be on the second floor. In the archive, was also talking to the receptionist on the phone when we heard the gunshot. Would have to go through lobby to do crime. By the way, have you been working here long? Let's see. I've been working here the longest among us three. The coal miners rarely visit the library. Given I was pretty free, I started working here. I'm happy to have some colleagues working with me now. Did you hear the gunshot? Gunshot? Well? Well? You didn't hear it? It was pretty loud. Actually, I was in the backyard at the time. The backyard? What were you doing back there? This guy has a habit of slacking off. He goes out to sleep in the backyard the second he gets any free time. As usual, he was asleep out there when I called for him earlier. And how do you get there? The only gate is from outside the library. You can't get from there to the office without passing by here. In case you were wondering, there's also no back door in the backyard. If you don't believe me, I'll show you the floor plan. For him to get from the backyard to the office, he'd have to pass through the lobby here. And as I was saying, I didn't see him or anyone else pass by. It's true, it'd be hard to pass by here without being seen. Then, it was impossible to get from the backyard to the office. Hey, wait, what is this? Are you suspecting me? I was in the backyard since early this morning. It's true. Is there anyone who can corroborate that? No, nobody. I like sleeping in peace. Looks like no one will be able to verify his alibi. Man working at the library on Kindaichi's island, called Twilight Island Library, at the time of the crime appeared to be sleeping in the library backyard. To get from the backyard to the scene, one would have to pass through the lobby. No one can confirm the alibi. By the way, have you been working here long? No, not at all. Only about 2 weeks now. I actually came to work at the mine, but I injured my leg. I've been working here at the library since then. What's the nature of your job here, exactly? Security, moving heavy stuff. Only useless things. Given how much he sleeps, I may use more strength than him. Haha, ha. So harsh. Okay, so if everyone has to pass through her, and she didn't see anyone. I mean, she's a little suspicious, but the gunshot happened while we were, like, talking to her, so I don't know, like, that's her alibi. We're her witnesses, right? Say, as for your alibi... Huh? You're asking me, too? Sorry, but if you could... Geez, guess I have no choice. I was calling the archive from reception when I heard the shot. You can testify to that yourself. Is that good enough? Yeah, that's plenty enough. With us as witnesses, her alibi is perfect. Yeah, I don't think it's her. Say, have you been working here long? No, it's just a quick job. I only started recently. I came to this island to work at the coal mine. At the coal mine? Even though you're a woman? Always like that. Hyoki-san had the same reaction before posting me here. I'm so motivated to get down there and dig, and yet... What a fate. My job here is so boring. So, anyway, when did you start here exactly? 4 days ago. That's really recent indeed. From what we've heard, the receptionist and this librarian are on a call together, giving them both alibis. Only this guy lacks any sort of alibi, but he would have had to pass by this lobby to get to the office. The receptionist, who claims she hasn't moved all day, didn't see him. If we believe this testimony, thus far, no one could have perpetrated the crime. No one could have perpetrated the crime? Is that really true? Since no one could get in from outside, the culprit's here. That means one of their alibi is a lie? Oh, I forgot. I have a copy of the floor plan for this library. You guys want to check it? Yeah, that would be useful. Let's see here. If we trust this map, it's true that one has to pass this lobby in order to get to the office. Yet the receptionist didn't see anyone doing so. Still, it had to have been easy to just run out the office afterwards. What do you mean? There are toilets by the office, right? They could have hidden there. Then, after seeing us rush into the office upon hearing the shot, someone could have exited and hurried back to their alibi. I see. We should have checked the toilet before the office. That's easy to say now, but we did the right thing at the time. Anyway, after having seen this map, we have no choice but to admit their alibis were tight. But there must be a flaw somewhere. Somewhere. Ah, that's right. I forgot to ask something really important. Something important? The names! The names! The names? Ah, I see. That's true. We didn't ask them. Everyone, sorry for my rudeness. I can't believe I forgot, but I didn't ask for your names. Huh? Is that so? We didn't tell you our names. Indeed. It didn't seem like the time to ask for names. Excuse me, but please tell me your names now. What are you doing? I rushed over when I heard you were making a fuss here. You two again. You were quick to break our agreement. To mind your behavior. It's Hyoki. Bad timing. Well, what do you want me to do, Hyoki? Someone died. I didn't want that to happen. We were just investigating in peace. say, Hioki-san? This library... Don't change the subject. I have no cause for answering your questions. Of course, he has no reason to. Oh, and I don't think there's any point asking him anything like that about the situation, maybe? The situation? What would I know about that? I thought I told you not to cause any more messes here. We broke our agreement. Be prepared to face the consequences. Agreement? This is hardly the time for that. A dead body was just found in this library. What's more, it may have been a murder. A murder case. Seriously? Who was killed? We don't know yet, but... You don't know? What do you mean? We haven't been able to identify the victim yet. But it is true something happened and somebody died from it. Allow me, a police inspector, to lead up this investigation. You want a deal? Huh? Did you hear what I just said? I heard you. Someone died in this library, and it may have been murder. I understand, but this mess will only get bigger if you force your way in. Leave this island business to me. Officer, inspector, or whatever you call yourself. Give up and go. Don't be foolish. I'll arrest you if you hinder my investigation. Arrest me? If you think you can, take your best shot. But let me warn you, my minors have a taste for blood. I take no responsibility for what may become of you. Damn. Besides, is this really even a murder? Isn't that just a guess? My guess? Cut the crap. There's no doubt this is a murder. It's been proven by Kindaichi's deductions. Ha. Ha ha ha. Just as I was thinking of what to say next, use this boy as proof. Don't want to underestimate him. He may have a funny face, but he's the grandson of Kindaichi Kosuke. He's someone that's solved a lot of hard cases up to now. Uncle, did you have to go for funny face in there? You're saying he's the grandson of Kindaichi Kosuke? Yoki-san, it's a cert. A murder. It's a cert? A murder occurred in this library. I think it's a certainty a murder occurred in this library. But if you insist on being skeptical, I'll catch the culprit and bring them to you. If I can, even you will have to believe us, right? What? Are you saying you can solve it? You're saying you can solve this mystery? What happened to Hioki? His mood suddenly changed. You can try, but it's no use. You don't mind us conducting an investigation then? Yeah, go ahead. Kindaichi, looks like we're good to go. The investigation begins anew. There's something bothering me about Hioki's mood. Rather than focusing on that, I should concentrate on the case. Alright, let's continue the investigation. If I recall, we were about to ask their names. That's all. Huh? Today's investigation stops here. What are you saying? Where's the guy who just told us we could continue a minute ago? I said you could investigate, but I never said you could today. You have to get back to the mine. I'd prefer you not take advantage of my absence to meddle. Cut that out. This is a murder case. What are you doing? After a certain pair caused a stir, most miners have been late. I have no other choice, do I? what an unreasonable guy. If you must complain, why not end the investigation for good? Or is that exactly what you want? Maybe you aren't sure you can solve this man's death and just want it. It's over. This guy, Yoki, what he just said. Anyway, the library is now closed. Get out of here. I couldn't convince him. Shit, we're out of options. But don't take the liberty of destroying the crime scene. If you touch something, there won't be anything to investigate. Preservation of the crime scene. Got it. It's a deal. Now get out of here. Don't loiter around. Damn. Okay. Okay, resume the investigation tomorrow morning. But if you can't manage it, I won't blame you. You won't be able to talk so snidely after. Is that so? Anyway, I'm leaving. Wait. What is it? Didn't I tell you I'm busy? What Yoki told us, something was really strange about it. Yoki-san, you first heard the case after coming to the library. Yeah, what about it? Then, you know nothing about the victim, right? There's no way I could. I haven't visited the crime scene. Right. That does stand out. Uncle Kimochi said to Hyoki when he arrived in the library. A dead body was just found in this library. What's more, it may have been a murder. What Uncle said, and then what Hyoki said afterward. After two certain people caused a stir, most miners have been late. I have no other choice, do I? If you must complain, why not end the investigation for good? Or is that exactly what you want? Maybe you aren't confident you can solve this man's mystery and just want it over. Something definitely doesn't line up here. If Hyoki really didn't know anything, he shouldn't have known that either. The contradiction in Hyoki's words was, after two certain people caused a stir, most miners have been late. I have no other choice, do I? If you must complain. This man's death, right? Like, how do you know it's a man? Right? So, let's solve this man's death. Hyoki-san called the victim this man. When we came in, Uncle only told you a dead body was found in this library. In other words, Uncle didn't say anything about the victim's gender. Hey, you're right. What's the deal? Explain yourself. Hyoki-san, you know something about the case, right? I know nothing. You want to feign ignorance? Kindaichi, if it's like that, let's focus on just the victim rather than the case as a whole. That seems to be the best move for now. When you told us you didn't know the victim, that was a lie. You actually know, right? All about the victim, that is. Hey, say something. You can't use silence to get out of this. I see. Saying you were Kindaichi Kosuke's grandson wasn't just for show. So, you now admit you knew the victim. I just heard by chance that someone went to the library. Maybe I figured that person was the victim. After all, the library doesn't get a lot of visitors. This victim, who is he? Who was killed in there? Who's that victim? He's an acquaintance of yours, right? It was probably a man called Ichinose Keiichi. Yeah, that was his name. I totally couldn't remember last episode. Yeah, Ichinose. And the right. Yeah, now I remember. I've never heard that name. Who is this Ichinose Keiichi? On this island, on this Twilight Island, he's one of the VIPs. One of this island's VIPs? That's strange. The receptionist said she didn't recognize the victim. If he was so powerful, wouldn't she be expected to know him? If you're asking me about who knows who, I can't help you. But, in addition to Ichinose, there are other VIPs on this island. They're known for seldom showing their faces in public. Consequently, very few residents know much about them. Are you saying the islanders don't even know the VIPs' faces? A considerable chasm exists between the hired workers for the mine and the powerful people governing them. If a VIP were to waltz about carelessly, they'd be shot in the back immediately. That's the main reason the VIPs don't show their faces. Isn't that sufficient reason for those inside not knowing the victim? Victim of the incident when the VIPs on the island Kindaichi is on, their faces known to very few islanders. We now know the powerful people rarely show their faces. But, are you the manager of the mining company? Surely you wouldn't object to being seen as a VIP yourself. A VIP? Me, you mean? I'd rather not be associated with them. I'm merely a hired manager. I'm in the same position as the miners. Then, you side with those aiming for the VIP's lives? Are you saying I have reason to hate Ichinose Keiichi? What a mindless provocation. I'm headed back to the mine. Unlike you ducklings, I have a job to do. Wait a second. You come up with something else. There's something I don't get. Can't say I'm surprised. What is it? If Ichinose Keiichi was really a powerful person on this island, there's something I can't reconcile. Out with it. What do you want? If he's a Twilight Island VIP, there's something I can't explain. The thing that stands out is writing a suicide note, being murdered, going to the office. Is it going to the office if he's really important? Why would he go to the office? It seemed the victim went to the library office to check something. He was about to check documents concerning this island. Further, he was very surprised by the receptionist's words when she said, "This is Twilight Island." Ooh, is that so? Someone surprised at the island's name and seeking its documents. Is he really one of the island's powerful people? Or is he instead like us, someone that came from the outside? That's one possibility. You're so skeptical. But even I don't know why he was investigating this place. It's not like I was a friend of his. Plus, was his behavior that important? All that mattered is a man named Ichinose Keiichi was killed in that office, right? No, that's not it. The victim's true identity is not related to this case, but to the island mystery itself. It appears that way. Anyway, if you want to do more, stay in, check until morning. I'm leaving now. He left. The library is now closed, so we can't get inside anymore anyway. What should we do, Kindaichi? Well, there's nothing much left here. Should we find a place to sleep? It'll get dark soon. Yeah, I don't like the idea of sleeping outside. Where can we stay? Do we just go back to the inn? This is the inn. It looks a lot like the inn from before. Yes, it's true. Anyway, it seems nobody's here. Should we go in? Yeah. If it's an inn, we should be able to sleep and relax. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, what's with this place? It's all dusty. Between here and outside, I'd rather sleep out there. Ah, well, beggars can be choosers. It's dangerous to sleep outside. Don't underestimate the night on this island. For one, if those bloodthirsty miners come and turn up drunk at nightfall, it could go poorly for you. Who are you? By the way, who are you? Hey, we're the ones who should be asking that. I know. You two, are you intruders? Intruders? No, definitely not. We're not bad people at all. I'm Kenmochi, a policeman from the mainland headquarters. You're with the police? Huh, is that so? This boy with a funny face is Kindaichi. That's twice! Twice, Kenmochi! One more and you're out. Uncle, once again referring to my funny face. Actually, we were looking for an inn. We saw no one around, so we came inside to take a look. So, we're definitely not bad people. It's fine if you're really with the police. See, there's no policemen on this island, so I appreciate your help. Please, take action against those coal miners causing such a mess. I'll try. I'm the owner of this inn, Honda Haru. Pleased to meet ya. Old lady in charge of the inn seems friendly and easygoing. This old lady seems quite friendly. Let's take this opportunity to speak with her. Say, is this inn open? It's open, but not really for business. So that's why it's so dusty. You know, there's only coal miners here. All the workers sleep at the mining residence. Nobody uses this inn. The mining residence? It's a residential street with tenements lined up. You don't know it? Those tenements are lodging exclusively for the miner. Those working there are required to stay there. Wow, is that so? Rumor has it, it's to keep them under surveillance, so they'll keep the secret. There's something secret about their job. There's something we don't really get. This island, what is it? What is it? As you can see, it's a desolate colliery island. To some extent, it's accurate to call it uninhabited. And this island's name is... Let me see. If I recall, I heard it's called Twilight or Twiddlelight or something, right? Yep, you got it. It appears that this is another Twilight Island after all. Hey, I'd like to ask about you, lady. About me? Oh my, kids these days. Hey, not like that. I was beautiful before. I was so popular, it was hard to handle. Yes, I was that popular. It was about 30 years ago. Oh no, this old lady's talk about the old days is going to go on a while. She's droning on and on and on about the same things. Droning. Uh-oh, as I feared. So that's why I was left holding those big debts instead of my husband. I'm still working to pay it off. I originally came here to be a highly paid coal miner. Eh? Wait. She was droning on for so long I almost missed something. Close one. The one who came to work as a coal miner. It was you? What's so weird about that? I didn't hear of any gender or age limits. I only heard we had to be healthy adults. But then, when I arrived, I was turned away. Well, that was expected. When I made a fuss saying it was a swindle, I ended up with this inn. Life here will bore you to death, though. There's nobody lodging in this inn on this island full of coal miners. Anyway, have you asked all your questions? Yes, after... Our foremost concern now is where we'll sleep tonight. Hey uncle, let's try to sleep here tonight. This old lady may be weird, but she's the most decent person on this island so far. Okay, Kindaichi, ask her. Jeez, anytime it's something bothersome, it's on me to ask. Say, old lady, could you please let us lodge here tonight? Eh? You want to sleep here? In this filthy inn? The truth is, we're kinda lost on this island. We've nowhere to go and nowhere to sleep. We're in trouble. Is that so? As I thought. You think we'll bother you? Bother? Not at all. I have so much free time I don't know what to do. Nothing will please me more than to have customers stay here. You're very welcome. Sleep here. Days, months. We'll be the one bothered if we stay here for months. Alright, it's been a long time since I've been this motivated. First, cleaning. I'll clean every inch of every room in the building. She suddenly got so energetic. Must have a lot of free time here. Anyway, please wait outside until I finish the cleaning. No, we'll help you clean the place. No way! Cleaning is my work. Don't disturb me. Kindaichi, it can't be helped. Let's just go along with her. That sounds like the thing to do. And you don't really know this island yet, right? While I'm doing this cleaning, take a look around. This should help you out. This is a map of the island. Twilight Island is written all over it. Of course, that is its name after all. And that's not all. From this map, this island is shaped exactly like Twilight Island. With so many common points, this can't just be a coincidence. Look, Kindaichi. There's a nameplate indicating it's Ichinose Keiichi's residence. You're right. Is that an acquaintance of yours? No, not really an acquaintance. Well, anyway, let's begin the cleaning. You two, go spend time outside. Go, Get! Yes, ma'am. It's gotten completely dark. That old lady, despite warning us it's not safe outside, threw us out here anyway. Good point. Anyway, what should we do now? Okay, so I think this is a good point to stop this episode here. In the next episode, I will explore the town some more, maybe go see Keiichi's residence. But if you enjoyed what you see and you want to see more, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.